Welcome to the Defeat the Drama podcast, where you'll learn tips, tricks, and strategies to help you gain clarity, find purpose, live boldly, and defeat the drama in leadership and life. Host Kirsten E. Ross is known to many as the drama-free queen. She is the undisputed expert of transformation. She'll move you from resigned, resentful, and overwhelmed to focused, engaged, and empowered.
Welcome to the Defeat the Drama podcast. I'm Kirsten Ross, your host, and this is episode number 66. Drama zaps energy and steals focus, so let's work to defeat some drama now. And today I'm going to encourage you to stop beating yourself up. So I want to ask you, do you set goals and fall short of meeting them? Do you make promises to coworkers and then fail to follow through? Are daily choices inconsistent with the outcomes you say you'd like to create in your work or your life? You are not alone. Whether it's a New Year's resolution to get to the gym 4 times per week or a commitment to an employee that you'll be better at delegating tasks with a reasonable amount of lead time, we humans have a tough time breaking bad habits and implementing the new and approved. We have great intentions. We just get stuck. And before we know it, 5 months have passed without any noticeable change or personal growth. So based on the title of this episode, you might be thinking, oh, yay, she's going to tell me it's okay. Everyone does it anyway. Move on and just be okay with how things are. Well, I'm sorry to say that is not the emphasis today. Yes, I will still encourage you to stop beating yourself up when you fail to meet a goal or a deadline. However, the reasoning is different. If you've been listening to this podcast for a while or have worked with me, you know that I'm all about defeating drama. Beating yourself up is just a waste of time, and it shifts your focus away from meeting your objective. You see, when you're calling yourself names and mentally berating yourself, where is your focus? It's on you and how bad you are. Is this motivating? Heck no. Is this time spent on creating a new plan that does move you towards your goals? No. Beating yourself up is just a self-induced drama. It shifts your focus away from where it needs to be, on making the plan you must implement to meet your objectives. And too often, our berating tends to lend the opportunity to give ourselves a pass. Do any of these sound familiar? I do this every time. I'm just not cut out to be successful. Why bother even trying? I'm just setting myself up for failure. Ugh, I have no willpower. I'm a complete loser. I suck. Our mental beatdown can become an excuse and a long-term justification to quit trying for that change, for that personal growth. And how motivated do you feel while engaging in this kind of negative self-talk? Get over yourself and get on with it. Now, I don't want you to completely skip over the feeling of disappointment or the loss of what could have been. Experience that pain to motivate you to new momentum. So notice it quickly, but don't park there. Don't let a disappointment become a long-term beatdown. When a client shares their story of a missed deadline or a failed commitment, my first question is always, how does it feel? If it's a failed commitment to another person, I also want them to think about how that person might feel or what their team might be saying to each other. I also ask them to think about how they might feel if someone failed to follow through for them in the same way. This helps build the motivation for change. The goal is to reignite the commitment. From there, we move quickly to, now, what do you want to do about it? You also need to know, what did you learn? This is a really important question. Perhaps you can glean some additional information about the structure required to pull off the change. Are there ways to build in hourly, daily, or weekly accountability? Do you need a tracking system? A notorious strategy for dieting is to keep a food journal so that dieters are conscious of what's going into their mouths. A tally of calories can be an eye-opening experience. Information and facts are so helpful to maintain motivation. So what do you need in your circumstance to provide the ongoing motivation and the structure that you need? Is there any cleanup you must do as a result? Any apologies or acknowledgments to make? Is trust eroding or disappointment building between you and others? How will you reaffirm your commitment to yourself or others to create that accountability that you need? What do you need to tell them? What promises do you need to make? By telling others, that really puts you on the line, doesn't it? Because when other people know, you're more inclined to follow through. What actions will you take to keep your commitment? So what are the specific tasks, the specific moment-to-moment, daily, weekly, monthly choices that you'll start to make? What do you need to create logistically to succeed? So what do you need to keep in your car or in your office? What tools do you need? What resources? What progress, if any, did you make? Was there any forward momentum at all? Any positive steps? Any lessons learned? Look for them and find those reasons to celebrate at least a little bit. And remember, generally when I'm talking celebrate, I'm not talking about champagne and party hats. I'm just saying take that mental moment to say, yes, you know what? I did succeed in this way, and now I'm going to keep going. You know, the truth is, if you're like most of my clients, you have big dreams and a hearty list of goals to tackle. You have a vision for the difference you want to make. Don't get in your own way. Break those goals into manageable stepping stones and create the positive mindset that you will make them happen, one daily choice at a time. Stop wasting the time on beating yourself up on and giving yourself those excuses that you can't do it and giving yourself the lack of motivation. Instead, find the positive steps that you need to take to get where you're heading. And if a bump in the road happens caused by you or something out of your control, you'll keep on keeping on. Your plans are too important to give up on. So I hope that you're finding some great nuggets in each episode. And if you've been listening for a while, maybe you need a more comprehensive program to help you defeat drama in your organization. Join the Defeat the Drama, Delight Your Customers, and Improve Your Bottom Line Bootcamp. It's a surefire 7-step system to get your team doing what you need, loving what they do, and directing focus where it should be, which would be on taking great care of your customers or clients. As a podcast listener, you get an exclusive discount, so I encourage you to go check it out. It's a way to gain access to the tools that I use with my individual clients, and it's a lot more affordable. It's a great investment to make in yourself and in your business. You will learn to gain clarity about what you sell, how it should feel, and why you do what you do. You'll learn how to generate actions aligned with your business objectives, empower your team to take targeted action with tenacity, identify and remove those barriers to team productivity, those hidden barriers that you don't even know are standing in your way, drive focused employee correction conversations, hire well, and establish harmony and productivity amongst your team. And this 7-piece module has the bootcamp is available to you 24/7 as soon as you purchase it. So I encourage you to check it out. Go to defeatthedrama.com/podcast discount. And if you go to the show notes page, you'll find the link right there. So thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you taking time out of your day. And until next time, make it a great day.